Hello there, TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 4 of our Enigmatica 6 Let's Play, where today we're going to be focusing on getting our mechanism up and running so we can get our pipes, so we can start working on our Arboreal extractors and compression dynamos. We need to start working on these pretty quick here because we are going to, as you can see here, we are out of coal in here, which means we're just draining our power. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually grab some more of that stuff, and we are going to run out. It is going to happen, so we want to get this as fast as we can, so that way we don't have to worry about it, and I don't have to go mining for coal. Always could go get some trees and throw it in the furnace and get charcoal that way, but then we're just using power to make power, and it's kind of, I don't know. Anyway, so let's get going. So metallurgic infuser, that's where we're gonna have to start. So we're gonna need a couple of these because we're gonna have to infuse, and if I hit U, we can see we're gonna need to infuse, where is it? Well, it's here somewhere. Redstone into osmium is going to make these basic control circuits, which is what we're going to need to make our enrichment chamber. And we're going to need a couple of those for stuff and things, because we're going to need some steel. So yeah, let's get going here. I feel like for some reason my volumes got set. Everything is a little bit louder than it was before. So let's turn that down just a hair. Yeah, okay, so let's get going. So we are going to need, first off, we need some steel, and we need some iron. So let's go ahead and grab our osmium. Do we have any osmium cooked up yet? No, but we do have it here. So let's go ahead and, gold. Let's wait for the osmium to pop in here, and then we will do that first. And bam. Okay, so we have osmium cooking up. We're gonna be getting some osmium ingots, so we got that going for us. While that's cooking up, because we don't need too much, let's go ahead and make our 2 furnaces. And it helps if I click the right buttons, so that I can make more than one quickly. And that's pretty much it for that. Now we're gonna need, eventually we're gonna need 4 of these metallurgic infusers. One for redstone, one for coal, one for diamond, and then one for refined obsidian. But for now we can just get away with just the 2, maybe the third, and we may need a diamond one eventually. But our goal right now is to make these basic control circuits, which is going to be redstone with osmium, as well as the, yeah, actually that's it, because we just need steel for this. And steel is made in the energized smelter, which we don't have, which is steel dust. Okay, so it's just a regular smelting recipe with steel dust. And steel dust recipe is, I believe, iron in coal. So that's where the second metallurgic infuser comes from. We'll put some coal in there, and we'll be able to get enriched iron turned into steel dust. Now enriched iron comes from iron and coal. So you just basically put iron into coal, it'll enrich it, put it again, it'll make it steel. Again, we're going to need coal. That's going to be our limiting factor here for a little bit. If we have to go mining, we have to go mining. That's not that big a deal, but we're going to try and get this done without having to go crazy. So let's grab that. We need another one, which I didn't make enough furnaces for. I didn't click the button again. So there's 2. And there's our metallurgic infuser. And then eventually we're going to need an enrichment chamber. Because like I said last episode, the enrichment chamber is really going to make it so that we're not wasting resources. Because as you'll see now, we're going to make one, we're going to put a coal in here to make a steel, and that's going to immediately, it's 1-to-1 essentially. If you enrich it, it's 1-to-8. So we definitely want to enrich it. Are my power cables in here? Yes. We will rearrange this once we get the actual cables up too, but for now we'll just leave it as is. Okay, so we are going to need some coal. I'll just use what we have here, and I'm going to try and see, for the enrichment chamber we need 4 pieces of steel, so I don't want to go like too crazy. So let's get 4 iron in here and then see I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's 1. Oh, it's 1 to 2, it looks like. Versus 1 to 8. So this should do 2, if I'm correct. Nope. Okay, it was 1, 2, 3. Because again, I'm going to have to do this with the iron again, with this enriched iron to turn into steel. And one thing I do want to look into real quick, time in a bottle. What's that going to cost us to make? Some blue dye, 2 diamonds, some gold, and a clock. We are going to probably do that right after I get this started. So we need 2, 3, 4. And we'll just pop that there, and that's going to make us our steel. Time in a bottle is definitely something we are going to go ahead and get. If you've never used a time in a bottle before, it is a tick accelerator. In that it can speed stuff up when you store time in it by just playing the game AFK. We'll see how that works in a second. And then you can use that time. So you basically bank time to use time to speed up machines. So we need some gold. We're going to need a glass bottle. Do I have any glass lying around anywhere? If not, that could be easily gained. Let's get some sand. Smelt this up really quick. Thank you. Probably good on osmium for the moment. And there's our steel. And so we'll actually throw that in here right after this. And we got our steel dust. We're going to need to go ahead and get our control circuits too, but we'll do that in a second. But we'll let the steel cook. Grab the glass bottles, or the glass. I'm going to go ahead and make the time in a bottle real quick. Need my gold. And I'm missing a clock. No, I'm not. Bam. You really want to rush to get this early game if you're going to be using it, because again, it's just, you can see here, it's counting up every second. It's going to store the time as you're playing in the bottle. And then as you want to use it, you use it in, I believe you can use it at 30 seconds. It's like, we'll see how it works out, but you can tick accelerate a block up to 5 times, and every time it's an exponential increase on how much time it's going to be using out of the bottle, but it also doubles the speed of the machine every time you use it. So in a couple of minutes here, we'll see how that works out so you guys can understand what it is that I'm talking about here. So let's go ahead and grab our steel, and we're going to need the basic control circuits and some more glass. Let me go grab more sand. I should just have a bunch of glass or sand smelting, to be honest with you, because we are pretty plumb on our resources here. This is all to be smelted. How are we doing over here? Getting low. Didn't I put a full stack in there too? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got to get going. Okay, so this is osmium, and redstone is going to make our control circuits. So let's grab some of our osmium, and we need 4 of those. So we're going to pop over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and grab 4 redstone, and that's going to cook up the osmium into the control circuits. And then that should be everything we're going to need except for the glass. Yes, so let's go ahead and get everything staged for this so that we are ready to go. I made 4 of those control circuits. I only needed 2, but that's okay. Well, actually, I ran out of... Oh, I forgot. Redstone dust is 2 to 1, so... Sweet. Enrichment chamber. And that is our last piece of power cable. So, I'm actually going to move these down one, because you always want to enrich before you infuse. So, enrichment chamber. This. And then our metallurgic infuser can just go right back. Bam. You're clear. You're clear. So now, for example, if we put our redstone in here, it's going to turn into a redstone, enriched redstone, and you'll see here the difference, okay? So if we take our machine here and we put 1 redstone in here, right? That gives us 10 millibuckets. We put 1 redstone in here, and that gives us an enriched redstone. We take that and we put it in here now. Bam. That gave us 90. So it's 1 to 8, like I said. Same thing with coal. So it really cuts down on the usage of coal when you're making steel. And when you're doing anything in here, really. So let's just grab 4 of those just to have them in there for the coal, and we'll see where that puts us at. But that gives us those and those. So now we just need some steel. So I'm going to go ahead. We need to make 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 2. So we're going to make 8 steel so we can get 2 sets of each. Yeah, that sounds correct. So we need this stuff to go into here. And we're going to put some iron. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's actually enough right there for the enriching part. We are going to have to enrich it again into steel. So just a little bit of a wait. And you can see here, so we got 3 minutes in here, right? So we'll go ahead and take this out. And we're going to drop it in there, so that adds that on. Now you can see, this is how fast the machine is going. If I take the time in a bottle and I shift click, it's at ×2 speed now. Keep in mind, it's going to use twice the amount of power, but you can see here, it used that, and we went from 3 minutes and 30 something to 3 minutes and 32. It used 30 seconds. Now if I ×4 it, I'm going to use more power. Again, it's going 4 times as fast, and it used our time. So pretty cool. Definitely something you want to use and save up, because it just makes things so much faster, especially if you are YouTube or streaming and you want to not have to sit around and wait for stuff to go on, because you have 2 options. I'm either going to tick accelerate the block, or if it's going to take a while, I'll just do a cut and then you'll come back. So either way, we're saving the same amount of time, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference how it's done. But just know that there's going to be a cut, or it's going to be tick accelerated, and I prefer tick accelerating because it's cool. And it's cool to see these machines go freaking nuts. Like, let's see, the old time in a bottle, you would just right click. This you have to actually shift and right click. Like, let's go 8 times. But you can see here we only have a minute left in our bottle, even though we had quite a bit before. Steel dust, go ahead and smelt that, and we'll tick accelerate this guy. I'm curious to know, is it actually using more power? I mean, I can see that it would be, but at the same time, it kind of doesn't look like it. Okay, so we need redstone, and then we just need a bucket for the other one. So let's grab some redstone, because I am out. And I'm also, looks like I am out of coal in our machine. So yeah, so we're gonna get 2 of those, and then we're gonna get 2 of those, and we're going to get mechanical pipes, and that theoretically should be enough. Also want to go into the mechanism quest line. Where are we at? Mechanism, start it, because one of these quests gives me the configurator. Yes. So as noted, mechanism maintains a strong focus on efficiencies throughout the mod. As machines are upgraded and more systems are put in place, they become more efficient, more productive, and cheaper to run. Focus on being efficient from the very start will ultimately pay off in the long run. Hence why we built that enrichment chamber first. We could have just kept using the metallurgic infusers, but again, efficiency is key here. So we want to make sure that we are, doing things appropriately. So let's go ahead and sleep through this night. And we're going to go ahead and swap out our power cables with our mechanism cables, just so that it's consistent across the board. Also, I don't know how to make the power cable, so in the future, at power, like, what is the cost of these energy cables? Yeah, I need these dielectric rods. It's work. And work that I don't necessarily want to do right now. So we will just go ahead and swap them out. I should be able to vein mine all of these. Be careful doing that. You don't want to accidentally vein mine and, like, mess up your machines or something. Bam. Okay, so that is all of those. And we have swapped that out. So now all these guys should all be back online, have their power, should be running. I'm going to go ahead and, how are we doing on power? Don't you have a upgrade in there where you use more energy, but you're faster? I'm going to go ahead and take that out of there. We'll slow it down, or we'll actually try and help this guy catch up just a little bit and let that run. Okay, so that was our cables. We got our time in a bottle. We can go ahead and make our dank real quick too, just to check that out, since it's on our to-do list. Actually, no, I'm getting distracted. Cool, these are all cool things, but we need to get power, or else we're gonna have a big issue very soon. Those can go there, and I always put my pipes in my backpack and my configurator. That way I have it when needed. And then for some reason I have this copper dust on me. That can all go there. That goes there. Time in a bottle can just chill. Okay, so Arboreal extractors. Again, problem with this is we didn't find spruce. We are going to need to go do that because it is the most efficient. And as you saw earlier, efficiency is key. First off, we have not done this yet. We're going to set our home. And I kind of want to set our home to be like here, because hint hint, in the future our refined storage system is going to be here, so we teleport home, we're right in front of our system. That's nice. Okay, so spruce, let's check out our map. What do we got? I mean, this is a wooded meadow with dark oak. Oh, spruce leaves. I saw it pop up on here. There is spruce in the forest. We are going to go just look around until we find it. I love this savanna, though. Some people may not like it because it's just flat and boring and basic, but A, it makes it easy to build. Plus, look at all the wildlife we got around. That's just awesome. Especially the elephants. The elephants are my favorite part. We can go ahead and get our axe out, though. Never mind. It's just going to break, so to be honest, we're going to end up needing to make a new axe anyway, so yeet. Get out of here. Spruce. Now, ideally, we're going to need 4 spruce saplings because we're going to need to make a tall spruce, a big spruce, whatever you want to call it, spruce. So that way we can have 8 arboreal extractors on each side. Or, well, 8 arboreal extractors total, 2 on each side. So we need spruce. So this is dark oak, this is oak. So we need something that looks different than both of those. I don't know what spruce looks like, to be honest with you. So is that spruce? That looks different. Spruce. And we might as well grab the wood while we're here. I don't know why I'm using this tool, but I got 2. Wait, what? I got 3 spruce saplings. I need 1 more. Let's go try and find another spruce. Are you spruce? You're spruce. I got 9. I think that'll do. We'll just grab the logs while we're here. That way we're not leaving a tree. And even though we're pretty close, home. Bam. Okay, so we got our tree. We need to go plant it because it needs to grow as soon as it can. So let's go out here. We're going to kind of build it slightly away from this area, but in this general vicinity. So like, let's say, because we're going to have the 2 machines here. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I don't know if I have any bone, but we can see if we can't bone meal that up. Or just let it go. I mean, we still got to build the rest of the stuff that we need for this. So I'll just let it go and see where it's at the end. And if I need to bone meal it, I will. Excuse me, zombie flesh goes there. How you doing on power? Doing okay, doing okay. All right, so arboreal extractors is going to require quite a bit of stuff. So we're going to need some planks, we're going to need some iron, we're going to need some iron, we're going to need some glass, and we're going to need a lot of each of those because we need 8 total. So we need some, let's use our spruce since we just got it. Actually, we have plenty of dark oak planks, so we'll use that. We had glass smelted up. We're going to need some redstone. We need iron and glass. Good thing we had made all that glass earlier. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We need 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to need 8 buckets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to need 8 iron gears, which I didn't grab any nuggets. I think I have plenty of them. We can only make 4. We need to get more iron. And again, we have plenty of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that gives us 8 arboreal extractors. Bam. So that takes care of that. And then we just need a compression dynamo, which is going to require some bronze, which is going to require us to do a little bit of a mixing of metals here, but it's not too bad. We can actually just pulverize it really quick. We don't need to worry about getting the induction smelter as of yet. We just need the recipe for that. We need dust, smelting of bronze dust. That's 3 copper in a tin. So what we can do is, well, take that. How many of those do we need? 6. So 3 copper in a tin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, how many did I say? 4, 5, 6. We need 18 of these. And then tin. 2, 3, 4. And we can make our bronze dust. Oh, and that makes 4. Oh, so we're going to have plenty. I forgot that it's not 1 to 1. It's each one gives you 4. Each dust is going to give you some. So that's going to be our bronze. So we're going to have that going. How's our tree? It looks like it has grown because I can see the podzol. So let's go ahead and get this set up. We're going to go ahead and... How do we want to do this? We're going to go ahead and take our Sterling Dynamo and we're going to pop him here instead. We'll put him right in the front for now. So he'll pump power into there, and then we're going to get our compression dynamo as soon as the bronze is done. We have enough. So there's a bronze gear. Redstone flux coil, need some gold. Bam. And compression dynamo. Oops, that was not what I wanted. Give me that. I meant to click into the chest so we can clean up. Always good to keep your inventory clean because it can get out of hand easily. Okay, so that's going to go into there. Bam. We are going to need one more machine. Just remembered. At thermal, we need the fractionating still. We have to convert our resin into tree oil. Scoop-de-whoop. So we need Invar. That is 2 iron to a nickel. And we need how many of those? 8. So 2 iron, so we need 8 and 4. And was it like this? Yes. Let's go ahead and smelt that. And while we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and put our arboreal extractors outside so they can start extracting arboreally. That way they have a buffer. That is an ugly spruce tree. Why did it grow like that? Whatever. Anyway, so we're going to pop these guys here. And they're going to start filling up with their resin, which is exactly what we need to happen. And we can get our pipes and lay them. That's universal cables. Can I? No. I know the configurator can, but we need these. And we're going to have to set each one of these to extract mode with our configurator, but for now, it's set up. So we just need to boop, boop, and boop. And just because I don't like the look of it without it, we'll do that. Okay. It's about to be nighttime, so let's go inside, go check on our Invar, get our fractionating still up and running. We'll put that outside. It's not going to look good, but eventually we'll build a basement or something that we can make it look better. And we are out of RF. Let's grab some more coal, what we got left of it, and throw that in there. We knew it was going to happen. Let's sleep through this night. And we should be able to get our fractionating still up and running. Let's grab that Invar. What else do we need? We need copper. We need gold. Tin. We need gold. We need copper. What about tin? Iron. A little bit of everything. Let's get our 2 Invar gears going. 1, 2. We need a machine frame. So we got that. And oops. We need that. And shabam. Fractionating still. Okay, so this guy is going to come outside for now. So we're going to go ahead and pop this guy. How do we want to do this? We'll rearrange this in a bit, but for now, that's going to go there. We're also going to run out of mechanical pipes is my issue. We're going to set you to input from the top, so that'll go there. We're going to grab our configurator, which I put in my backpack, and we're going to set each of you. We got to rotate. Now you don't have to, with the configurator, shift, scroll wheel or rotate it. You don't have to have it on like fluids or anything special. It's just configurate. But then if you shift right click, you'll be able to set this to push and pull mode. We want it on pull so that it extracts from these pipes. And so now this guy should be filling up with resin and he needs power. So we need to pipe this tree oil out into our compression dynamo. He also needs power. So we're going to rearrange this a little bit. Compression dynamo. I think you're going to go underneath for now. How does that look? No, I'm sorry. I did not mean to put that underneath. I meant power is going to come from underneath. Don't tell me that's all the basic universal cables. Okay, cool. So power is going to come from here, here, and then it can go over here for this. And then over here for that. So that is going to start processing resin. Then we will have our compression dynamo. We'll go here. We will rotate this. There we go. And mechanical pipe. And we will set this to output to the left. So our tree oil should be dumping into here. Yes. Is that not working? Auto output. Tree oil should be coming out of here. That is what this is used for, correct? Tree oil. Usage. Compression dynamo. Yes. Oh, idiot. You got to change that to auto output mode. And that is the left. Yeah, so that should actually be working. Yeah, there it went. It did. It was just a little delayed. But now, so this is generating 40 RF a tick with the tree oil. And we're producing rosin. Now this rosin we can extract and automatically feed into the Stirling dynamo. I just need to figure out how I want to route that. Because as of now, this is a mess of wiring, but it works. So now essentially we have infinite power. We don't have to worry about coal going in here. And once all this stuff backstuffs and all that, you know, we don't have to worry about running out because it'll be backstuffed. And like I said, we are going to make this look nicer in the future. We just need to get it up and running now so that we didn't have to worry about coal production anymore. But if we go over here and we grab our fractionating still, grab our rosin, toss it into our Stirling dynamo, you can see, bam, it will burn through this and make power. And it's 160 RF. That's also probably because I have that in there. It's 40 RF. This is our main producer, so we're going to go ahead and throw that in there and let that run faster. And yeah, So right now what our bottleneck is going to be is our arboreal extractors. But like I said, eventually this will all back stuff. Once all this processing finishes and it gets through all that, we'll back stuff on all of this. Our pipes will back stuff, this will back stuff, and we'll be good. So I'll most likely let it sit in between episodes and let it finish processing everything so that we can have a good foundation for power here soon. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and doop. No, wrong. If we switch this to wrench mode, we can do this, and we will set the right side to an input. And then when we can get item output and output there. I think that sounds good. So we will output there. Let's see. At mechanism logistical transporter. What is that going to take to make? That just needs one of those control circuits. Let's do that really quick, and then that way we can have our power feeding into both our machines, and we don't have to worry about it anymore for a while at least. Do I have any steel left over? Does not look to be like I do. That's okay. We can make some. So you are good to go to make 4 steel. Wrong machine. Pick that back up. Thank you. And you need to get to coal. And we don't need to use our coal anymore for our machine, which is nice. And we can go ahead and tick accelerate this block because what's in this? Oh, duh. I'm like, wait, why do I have both machines running? Because I set both of them up. Having to shift right click with that time on a bottle is throwing me off. But we'll get our steel. And what else did we need? Those basic control circuits, which I think we had extra, didn't we? Didn't I make extra? I thought I did. Apparently did not. Osmium. Steel dust. Don't know why I did it that way. Bam, bam, bam. So there's one. I need my steel. Sounds like we have a wandering trader. Making noise. Mm-hmm. And where's my steel? And that is this. We'll make those. Pop back outside. Oh yes, hello. And boop, boop, boop. And we should be able to set this to, yeah, auto output. And it should, we may have to set this to pull. We may need to, oh, don't forget to switch out of wrench mode if you're in wrench mode. Pull, and there you go. The rosin is going in, and it'll light that guy back up. And so we have power coming out of this 2 ways, tree oil, rosin, and we're good to go. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this episode. We got our power gen going, so we can start working on expanding. We can actually get into a little bit of a mechanism and, you know, go from there. Let's check out our quest here real quick before we finish for the day. So we got our Invar, sweet. Now it's going to want us to make an induction smelter. The induction smelter makes it so that when we want to smelt, like make Invar, I don't have to get the pulverized, craft that, and then smelt it into the dust. We can just throw the metals in the machine and it'll work. The Arboreal extractor. Did that give us spruce? No, it gave us jungle saplings. And acacia, which I don't know exactly what the benefit of that is. I'll have to look through the Thermopedia to see. But it gave us one of those upgrades, so that's good. And then we need a bucket of latex and a bucket of resin in order to finish that off, which is kind of annoying that I have to use a bucket of that. But let's see if we can't get one just to finish that quest. Can I get a bucket of resin from you? No. I would have to disconnect you, let this guy build up its resin until it gets to a bucket, and then I can get the bucket out. So we'll let that one do that, and then we'll hook it up at the end. And then I can always throw the, where'd you go? Ah, this bug. There's a bug where they start drinking, they turn invisible, and it's just pain. So, sorry, buddy. But they won't stop drinking ever. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this episode. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and have a good one. See you next time.